And thank you again for joining us. Now, because Washoe County is considered one of the critical swing counties in the entire nation, we are going to be seeing more prominent political figures coming here. With that, Chasten Buttigieg, author, advocate, and husband of the U.S. Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg, visited Reno today to support the LGBTQ community and campaign for Biden-Harris.
How can we find ways to make sure that you're supporting another center, like a, Big Brothers Big Sisters, sort of, organization-wide, where you can adopt another center somewhere else?
I love that idea.
Chasten Buttigieg started off Saturday meeting with Our Center, which is a small nonprofit in Reno that seeks to protect and uplift LGBTQ youth.
It's not just about the four walls, right? It's what you're doing in here that's saving lives and saving families, and some of these conversations you're probably having with parents. Right.
Chasten Buttigieg then spoke at the Washoe County Democrats Convention, stumping for Biden-Harris and down-ticket Democrats.
Since becoming a dad, my values haven't really changed, but wow, has the anxiety increased. Like many parents, I lay awake at night.
He discussed topics like healthcare, building the middle class, insulin caps, and touting the Biden administration.
Families are beginning to feel the benefit of the president's landmark bipartisan infrastructure investments. We're modernizing roads, bridges, trains, public transit, and more. And as somebody who hears about that a lot, I can tell you that's right.
He emphasized having tough conversations with fellow Americans because all politics is personal.
That requires vulnerability and bravery to be able to say, I think all politics is personal. Let me tell you what's at stake in my life.
We got an exclusive interview with Buttigieg after his speech, and it will be a busy year for him and his family.
My first job is to be a good dad. So I'm not on the campaign trail, as much as I probably would be. I want to make sure that I'm being a good dad first, but I'll do as much as I can to make sure that we send Joe and Kamala back to the White House and that we elect Democrats up and down the ticket. Because I'm squarely focused on being a dad, I'm also thinking about what I can do to protect those kids.
Thank you again for joining us. Washoe County is a critical swing district in the United States. As a result, we will see national political figures visiting the area. Chasten Buttigieg, author, advocate, and husband of the U.S. Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg, visited Northern Nevada today. We had the exclusive coverage.
Being a beacon of representation and acceptance is really important to show it's not just about the four walls, right? It's what you're doing in here that's saving lives.
Chasten Buttigieg's first stop was at Our Center, which is a nonprofit that provides access to advocacy, educational programs, services, and resources to the LGBTQ community in Northern Nevada. Buttigieg met with the director and personnel to discuss ways to strengthen their services.
How can we find ways to make sure that you're supporting another center, like a, Big Brothers Big Sisters, sort of, organization-wide, where you can adopt another center somewhere else?
I love that idea.
He knows firsthand how hard it can be to be LGBTQ in America. Growing up in northern Michigan, he ran away from his hometown because he didn't want to bring shame to his parents, who were small business owners.
When I was that confused, scared teenager, sleeping in the back of my car, I did not see a future for myself. I never thought that I would know love or family or community. So sometimes I pinch myself that I got to grow up to be this person. And I just think about how best I can use that platform and this opportunity to keep lifting other people up.
Chasten Buttigieg then spoke at the Washoe County Democrats Convention at Hug High School in Sparks. He stumped for Biden-Harris as well as down-ticket Democrats such as Senator Jackie Rosen.
Politics is the thing that is around our kitchen tables. It's in our living rooms, right? It's in our mailboxes. It's us kissing our kids goodnight, thankful that we have a roof over our head and there's clean, safe drinking water coming out of the tap and filling up the bathtub for tubby time. You know about tubby time?
He discussed top Democratic priorities like building the middle class, protecting women's right to abortion, capping high costs on insulin, and touting the Biden administration's work on the economy.
Families are beginning to feel the benefit of the president's landmark bipartisan infrastructure investments. We're modernizing roads, bridges, trains, public transit, and more.